Hi there and welcome back to the latest update from We Are The Famous EFC. My name is Adam and this is your transfer news roundup. Let's get right into it. So, Everton have agreed a deal with Benfica for Yusuf Ndidi. According to the Telegraphic, Fabio Romano has said that Everton and the club have associates with both of the clubs over the deal for Yusuf for the striker, but the player is in international duties in the AFCON at the moment for Monaco, and when he gets back, I presume that he'll be sat down to say that he's going to be moved to Everton Football Club, and this looks positive. Hopefully that he'll like the project David Moyes wants and the Friedkins at Everton Football Club is to get into Europe. Hopefully that we can get into Europe with a decent striker, but we need a new striker because Beto and Barry are absolutely poor, and this gloom goes on and again. But a deal is set to be done very, very soon. By next week, the player could be an Everton player by next week, according to Fabio Romano and the Toffee Blues. But as we move on now, Everton have been talking to West Ham for free agent Callum Wilson. Callum Wilson is now a free agent after Nuno Espirito Santo teared his contract up, and now he's a free agent. This has come from Liverpool Echo, TalkSport, BBC Sports, and the Star and the Daily Mirror as well. So big news for Everton as well if we're looking for a new striker. But Callum Wilson is injury pro for me, and I don't think that a deal should be done for Callum Wilson because he's very injury pro. He's only scored once for West Ham during his period, but he's struggling to get into Nuno's side and also lacks confidence and also more, but he's touch and go for me. I wouldn't want to see him in the Everton squad because I don't think that he would want the project, but also I don't think he'll want to put on the Everton shirt for whatever reason. So for me, I wouldn't sign them. If they don't want to wear the Everton shirt and they don't want to be a part of the Hill Dickinson project and David Moyes, then there's no point signing for this football club. So scrap that off as well. But I'm unsure whether Everton should sign him. It is an interesting one, but that's doing its rounds today. And in other news today, Strand Larsen has been linked up with a move to Everton. Of course, this one will do its rounds because he wants to leave Wolves as they're fighting relegation and are about to go down as well. So that's another one. I'd have Strand Larsen at Everton. I think that he's a good striker. I think that he would love David Moyes, the Everton fans, but also would try his hardest as well. And I do think that he would score, but he's having a terrible time at Wolves, only scoring 5 goals this season so far. So it's a hit and miss one for him. But during Rob Edwards' time, he's been come and gone. But it's a hard one. But I personally would sign him. I think I'd have him at Everton because I think that he'd score enough goals more than Tieno, Barry and Beto, who are absolute dreadful. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on this one. This is coming from the Daily Expresso, the Star, the Daily Mirror, Football Insider, the Mail and Liverpool Echo also reports this today. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on that. And finally, Hill Dickinson has had permission for the Budweiser and Hill Dickinson during World Cups and also at the Euros. When it comes to the Hill Dickinson, Everton have got licence to serve alcohol there for the venue. So big positive news by the Friedkins as well. More money coming into the club. But if we can get the striker in now, this Yusuf Ndidi, then I'll tell you what, we're on form for a good January transfer window. I'm not going to get ahead of myself until the deal is done, but I'm very, very sure that a deal is literally up upon us. By the early stage of next week, I think Yusuf will be an Everton player and we won't have to see Beto or Barry for a long time in the Everton jersey, as Yusuf is set to sign for Everton. Come on there and up the toffees. That is your Transfer News Roundup show. Remember, of course, to subscribe to the YouTube channel and like the video. See you later. Bye-bye.